Okay, it's getting dark, but wanted to video my airbag install and how I ran these air lines. There you go. This is the air fitting. This is my pump down here. These are my reverse lights. Not pertaining to air video, but if you're interested, that's how I've wired them up. So I got a cable. It's got a three-way. That white cable has 3 lines in it. So I've got number 5 and 6 coming back here. One actually gets ran as a 12 volt into the tailgate, and then one powers the reverse lights. Here's the one with the tailgate. It's right here, and that's my decked system. And these are ice sleds, so I can pull stuff out of here pretty easily. And I have the DZ tailgate shock. I bought that first, but notice it didn't catch when you first released the tailgate. So I also have the Ford one installed in here. That's a special Ford one. It's actually all behind the tail light, but I just left the DZ in because I'd already paid for it. There's my tow hooks. Those are 1/2-inch shackles. What are they called? Hammer locks. 1/2-inch hammer locks. They're about 50 bucks for the pair. Okay, so airbag install. So you got that line right there. These are the Airlift 5,000 pound Airlift 5,000 pound Ultimates. So they have the bump stop in them. Other than that, let me climb under there and show you how I routed the lines. That was one of the trickiest parts of the install. Well, it wasn't tricky, it was just a lot of work. So, over here on the passenger side, I've got the line coming across, and it's got the heat guard on it. I've just placed a couple zip ties on it. I'm not sure how well that turns out. So I bought a T-fitting. You can see the T-fitting up there. So the one from the back, that one right there is the one that comes in from the back. This one just loops over and goes to the passenger bag. And this one, actually coming out of the opposite side, just does a nice loop and comes back to this bag. And then I've got a couple zip ties. Here's a zip tie, and this one's not zip tied, but the line that comes back is zip tied right there to that big electrical piece. And that's about it. Doesn't look like hours worth of work, does it? So there's a good view of that one. Let me go over there and look at the muffler bracket. Muffler bracket was easy. Took a couple pairs of pliers and bend those tabs, and fits right there on the muffler bracket. One of the tricks was that this bolt, this is a passenger side rear, this bolt was touching this brake line. So what I did was I bent this bracket down with put a piece of wood on it and put a sledgehammer up here and just basically bent that bracket down. There was a little lasp here that held the brake line, so that is gone now. And this is pretty sturdy. I don't know if I should try to zip tie that or not, but I put this is a piece of fuel line, 1/4-inch fuel line. It's 5.5 inches long, 1/4-inch fuel line. I just cut all the way down and slipped it on. I don't think that's going anywhere, but there's that brake line. This one right here is the one that it is. Kind of hard to see with the lighting, huh? Yeah. So that's the brake line in question that couldn't quite figure out what to do with it. So that set me back a little bit yesterday. But that was on. So, well, that's the airbag install. Hopefully those work out pretty well. I didn't see any leaks, but I think they went down in pressure. So I did the soap test. I didn't see any leaks on any of these fittings, but I think they actually went down in pressure. So we'll see how that goes.